Defensive tackle Gerald McCoy from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It looks like he hasn't shown up to off-season workouts, and he is not going to. NFL Insider reports that Gerald McCoy is going to be dealt in a trade from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, the Eagles could be jumping on this as we speak. I think the Eagles have some interest in Gerald McCoy. Now, the reason why the trade market is not so good for Gerald McCoy right now is because this draft coming up in 2019 is full of deep defensive interior talent. And my God, there are plenty of them out there. But Gerald McCoy is owed $13 million. Now, $13 million of that money is not fully guaranteed, so Eagles could get him on the cheap of cheap. If Gerald McCoy wants to compete, if he wants to have a good rotational job with the interior line, the Philadelphia Eagles, and he wants to go for a championship, this is the place that he wants to be. Okay, so I don't know if there is more interest than there is interest or what's going on, but so far, Gerald McCoy and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not really working out so well together. So a trade is probably going to happen. I think the Tampa Bay Bucs, of what it said, Tampa Bay Buccaneers are kind of this, they really want to get rid of him badly. They just want to deal him and just get him out of here. Okay, could play a 3-4, could play a 4-3. Could play the 1 technique, the 3 technique. So you have Fletcher Cox, you have the newly acquired Malik Jackson, and you have Trayvon Hester on your roster. That's only 3 guys, okay? And Trayvon Hester ain't the flashiest guy in the world, but he got a little bit better. I'm not saying he's great, but he got better. So my proposal for the NFL draft, if you get Gerald McCoy, if the Eagles acquire Gerald McCoy, the Eagles in the 2019 NFL draft, Howie Roseman could move up 6-7 spots in the NFL draft. Because either way, if we get Gerald McCoy or we don't, I got a feeling Howie Roseman's got a trick up his sleeve to move up in this draft. Okay, and we really haven't gave up too much draft capital in this offseason. Not too much. We gave up a 6th and a 7th. 6th for this year, 7th for next year, a 5th for next, 5th for next year. Well, a 6th that could turn to a 5th for the Jordan Howard trade. So they really haven't given up too many high picks. Now, you get Gerald McCoy on the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, Eagles move up in the draft 6-7 spots. You go draft defensive end Montez Sweat from Mississippi State. That sounds good. The other side of me doesn't want Gerald McCoy because I kind of want a young defensive tackle. You know, every year it's like we're bringing in, you know, not like it's not working because it is. And trust me, I want both, but we can only have one case scenario. You bring in Gerald McCoy, you get Montez Sweat, you move up 7 spots, you get Montez Sweat. But I would love to draft a Dexter Lawrence. I would love to get a Christian Wilkins, a Jared Tillery from Notre Dame. I would love an Ed Oliver if you can move up and get him. The Eagles will have to move up to get the right guy. Because I don't think running back is going to be the thing. I think a defensive lineman is going to be in the works for the first round at pick number 25. So, the Eagles have some interest in Gerald McCoy. But we'll have to see down the line what happens. And I think Tampa's pretty vulnerable right now to trade him for practically anything right now. You bring in Gerald McCoy, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Eagles could get another defensive end in Montez Sweat just because Chris Long might not be coming back. Even if Chris Long's here, you add Montez Sweat to the mix, you're pretty set at defensive end. You get Gerald McCoy in here, you're set at defensive tackle. And you can set up another position with the first pick of the draft. That is the news. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. A trade is imminent. It could happen. So, I'll see you guys later. Shakes going up, files fly.